Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing my daytime skincare routine. I managed to find a routine that's suitable for my skin. My skin is oily and sensitive, and I also have some like barrier damage here. It's mainly here. I have some barrier damage because I would use salicylic acid cleanser every day, and it was inactive, and I was using it every day, and it was far too much for my skin. So I've been working on repairing that. So I'm just gonna go through what I do during the daytime, and then any like tweaks that I might make during that day as well. So I don't cleanse my face during the day. So what I do is I turn the water on and I wait for it to get kind of warm, but not roasting. You don't want the water to be really warm. And I kind of rub my hands together and I just wash my face, but instead of it being with cleanser, it's just with water. And I do this for about 60 seconds. And this helps it just gives my skin a bit of a break. Because again, I have sensitive skin. So it just gives a bit of a break from cleansing, all that stuff. Also, if you wonder what I have on my nails, I've got this new Mooncat collection, the Siren Song. On my pinky and thumb, I have a Most Destructive Melody. On my ring and pointer, I have what is it called? Treachery in the Deep. And then in the middle, I've got Quicksand's Embrace. Treachery in the Deep is actually a thermal, so it's completely blue. But when you heat it up, it becomes like this really pretty peachy color. It's really pretty. It almost matches Quicksand's Embrace. Quicksand's Embrace is more of a peach, it's more of a pinky nude. If you're familiar with a doll's house, it's like that. It's like a doll's house, but with a little tiny little bit of like the rosiness from Velvet Rose mixed together. It's a magnetic, and I did the velvet technique, and it's really beautiful velvet. So I just wash my face like this. I'm on my own today. Well, the cats are probably outside. But I just like to make sure that this is completely cleaned. Especially since I did use blemish treatment yesterday. You need to wash that away. So I'm just taking extra care on my cheeks and my forehead because that's where I put it. It's not the treatment that I use is not like a moisturizer. I targeted it. I put it in specific areas, so I think I'll do this one more time. And because I'm just using water, you can't really over cleanse with water because you're not actually cleansing anything. You know, you're just washing away, keeping things clean. Okay. Really focusing on the nose. Okay, I'm gonna dry my hands a little bit. When it comes to my toner, I use the PHA toner from the Inkey List. PHA is a polyhydroxy acid, so it's a lot softer than an alpha or a beta hydroxy acid. And this helps with evening your skin tone. It helps with blemishes and also helps with exfoliating the skin and helps brighten. Whenever I do whenever I do use this, I don't use vitamin C. Because I do like using vitamin C during the day as well sometimes. If I'm going out, I will use my more hydrating toner that I use at night. And then I'll go in with my vitamin C. I don't combine those two because it's very sensitizing. Because you have an acid and then you have like a vitamin C, which is also very sensitizing. So it's not very good mixing them together. And I just rub this on a damp face because it helps the skin absorb a lot faster. And you end up using less product as well because it disperses more evenly. Okay, but I don't use vitamin C that often. And if I do, I tend to use it more so at nighttime with nothing else. If I use retinol at night or if I use vitamin C at night, I just use a toner, vitamin C, or retinol, and then just barrier serum and moisturizer. But when it comes to my serums, I'm currently using the Buffet from Multipeptide from The Ordinary. This helps fill in little gaps in your face. I've been using this for quite a while. I use about 2 to 3 drops. It just depends. Basically, it kind of acts like your face is like a wall, and you know how sometimes walls get holes in it, and then you go in with plaster and you fill that hole in. Well, basically the Buffet is kind of like that plaster, and it just helps fill things in. So if you have acne scars or chickenpox scars, this can help fill that in. And again, slightly damp face. Hold on, let me move there we go. Move my face a little bit. This is a newer thing that I have. It's from Bioma. It's brightening serum. This has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Niacinamide is good for oily skin. It just helps to dig deep into I don't know if you heard that, but that's Theo. Just helps dig deep into oily skin and help with breakouts, along with hyaluronic acid being very hydrating. I just use this all over the skin. So if you have oily skin, niacinamide's a very good ingredient. Apologies if you hear noises in the background. I live in an apartment building. But I just take my time with rubbing things in. And in a way too, I've also been learning. I used to do this way, but I learned that this way is a lot better for the skin. And it kind of feels like whenever you are doing it this way, it feels more like a massage. And my face looks a little bit more plump. My face somehow looks fatter than it did before. But yeah, but afterwards, after this, I would go in, if I was going outside, which I'm not going to today, I would use this Q10 serum. This is just a yellow serum that helps with fight against pollution and like environments and things like that. But since I'm not going out anywhere, I'm not going to use the Q10. So next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my moisturizer. This is the Inkey List Vitamin B, C, and D moisturizer. It's a nice moisturizer, does what it's supposed to. Just nice for the daytime, I think. So it that much. Just does what it does what it's supposed to do. It's not, I do prefer the Omega water. So whenever I use this up completely, I'm probably just gonna use the Omega water cream for both day and night because it's just a very nice formula. And because it's water based, it's good for oily skin. I just use the rest of it. You never want to forget the neck area. again, I just take my time with it. I don't tend to apply too much moisturizer to my forehead because my forehead breaks out a lot easier in comparison to my rest of my face, especially whenever I'm using retinol. My skin, you know, whenever you use retinol and your skin purges and starts to break out, on my forehead it's ridiculous. And I am starting to break out a bit on my chin, but that's because of just, you know, hormones, menstrual cycle, all that stuff. So I'm just getting rid of that. I don't really have any like spot treatments or anything like that. I haven't really found a spot treatment that I really like yet, because I always find it very, very drying. And for oily skin, it's not the best, because then your skin will become even more oily to compensate. But the last thing I'm going to do is apply eye cream. And I'll show you in a second. I should have showed you before I used it. But it's Caffeine Eye Cream by the Inkey List. It's a very lovely cream, very thin. And it helps brighten my under eyes a little bit. And I use it all over my eye and all my crease bone, like my eye socket. And if I was going to go outside, I would let this sink in. If I'm putting makeup on, I'm going to wash my hands actually. I would let this sink in for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then I would put a little bit of my sun cream on. Leave that for about 30 minutes and then put makeup on. And usually when it comes to my kind of makeup, I don't really wear a lot of face makeup. I'm more of an eye makeup user, like eye and lip. Whenever I do use something like my face, I use very, very minimal concealer. I don't really use a lot of foundation, mainly because I'm quite pale and a lot of foundations are too orange toned, so I don't really need to worry too much about like sun cream on top of my makeup, because I don't really wear a lot of face makeup. But hands are now clean. But the sun cream that I've been using a lot, I got this in Superdrug. It's called Bondi Sands Daily Moisturizing SPF 50, and it's very high protection and has vitamin E in it. This is what it looks like. I have two of these. I have one that I keep in my handbag, and then I have one that I keep with my makeup. So usually I'll put this on my face, and then I'll like decide what I'm gonna wear, like makeup wise, and then by that time, I'll put a timer on for about 30 minutes, and then usually by the time I've decided I'm gonna do this color, use these brushes, blah blah blah, 30 minutes is up. So, but since I'm not going out anywhere today, I'm not gonna use it. But a good tip when it comes to sun cream is I will do 4 fingers. So just, and I'll take one finger for here, one here, one here, one here, and then any like residue, put it on my nose. Then I'll do it again, and then I'll put a little bit extra on my nose, and then I'll do 4 fingers again and focus on my neck and my ears. That's what I tend to do. Never skip your neck, especially if I'm wearing a beanie. Sometimes I'll skip my ears, sometimes, but with the warmer weather coming in, I'm probably not going to wear as many beanies, because I do like wearing beanies, but so I'm not going to skip my ears in the next couple of months. But yes, that is my routine. Hopefully you liked it. It's very quick. I like my morning routines very simple. I only do a little bit of tweaking. I will use a more hydrating toner if I want to use vitamin C. And that's about it really. And then obviously I'm gonna switch my moisturizer because I just prefer this one, the Omega Water Cream, but I want to use that moisturizer up. It's a nice moisturizer. It's nice. It feels good. It's just I just prefer the formula of this one. While my evening routine, which I've done for this one, is a little bit more complicated and a little bit more changes. Like some days I'll use a retinol, some days I won't. Some days I will use beta hydroxy acid, some days I won't. So it's a little bit more complicated, a little bit longer. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll show you. Isn't that cool? Hold on. Let me kind of look. Isn't that cool? So I like to wear what's the word? 3 polishes at once, and I just like how it looks. But I think that Quicksand's Embrace and Treachery in the Deep go really well together because of whenever it's warm, it's almost the same color. It's really cool. It's really cool. I like it a lot. With me, heat it up. So that's it completely cold. Oh, hold on. So that's it completely cold. Isn't that cool? And then when it's completely warm, by the time my thing works, it's really, really cool. I like it a lot. And this is my second thermal I've used. The first one was Queen of the Dead from the Persephone collection, which I didn't really like to wear that with the other colors because I just didn't think it really worked. But yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and it was quick and easy, plus what I do for my skin, and my skin's getting a bit better right here. I'm still waiting for this bit to heal, but up here is starting to get a little bit better, but up here has always been breakout city. It's always been like that, so yeah. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.